Hi everyone, it's Friday, which means, what does it mean? What does Friday mean? Friday means it's Friday night film review with Ernie, so I guess it's Friday, so that means I'm doing a film review. I saw a really good movie today that inspired me to do this Friday night film review, and it was called Housesitter. And Housesitter is a movie from 1999. It stars Goldie Hawn and Steve Martin. Goldie Hawn plays a con artist who moves into Steve Martin's home and pretends to be married to him. It's a romantic comedy directed by Frank Oz. Don't know who Frank Oz is. Frank Oz is Miss Piggy. Frank Oz is the Cookie Monster. Bert. He's also a director. He directed Little Shop of Horrors, so reunited with Steve Martin. Some takeaways from the film. It's super sweet. It's super funny. It's heartwarming. Another observation I had was it really only takes place in the house that Goldie Hawn moves into. And so it makes me think, a movie like this really wouldn't be made by a studio today. And also they're not really making romantic comedies as much as they used to in the 90s. But for all you filmmakers out there, it really goes to show you that you can create and film a movie in one location, and this movie really does that. The author or the writer of this movie, a guy named Mark Stein, I believe his name from when I looked it up, his credits prior to this were all stage. He was a playwright. What I liked about the performances, and Roger Ebert did say this is one of Goldie Hawn's best performances, I agree, they were matched really well. These are two actors that can play big, broad comedy, but in this movie, they're very grounded. It's very real. It's a super sweet movie, and it's really about kind of this emotional journey that Steve Martin goes on, but then also Goldie Hawn as well. And so I just thought that it was like really sweet. And if you're looking for a movie to just kind of make you go, "Aw, this is that movie." A little bit of trivia for this movie, Housesitter. The role of Gwen, which Goldie Hawn plays, was originally offered to Meg Ryan. Yeah, Meg Ryan. You know what? I've never been Team Meg Ryan. I've always been Team Goldie Hawn. I know you're supposed to pick a team. And so when I was asked to pick a team, I picked the Goldie Hawn team. And that was really, I think, because she was in that movie Private Benjamin. It was very nostalgic to watch this movie, and I hope you decide to give it a watch. It's streaming on HBO Go. So if you have HBO Now, HBO Go, I don't know why they're called two different things, but it's on that. I highly recommend it. And this movie makes me want to watch another Goldie Hawn film. It makes me want to rewatch Little Shop of Horrors, quite frankly, because I was missing Steve Martin. I mean, Steve Martin just has so many funny movies during that era, and so did Goldie Hawn. So it kind of made sense that you put these two actors together. And I was looking up, it made like $9 million at the box office, so it wasn't like a big success, but I think it has to do that it's just a very low-key romantic comedy. Again, there were moments in this movie where the director just stays on the actor and gives these reactions, and the actor is giving these reactions, and it really is a testament to these really funny actors who know comedy, who know where the joke is, who know how to react in a way that's going to be real but also funny. And very often there were moments in this movie that were just reactions from Goldie Hawn and Steve Martin that got comedy, that they weren't hard jokes. And so I think any comedy fan will like it. I think really anyone who enjoys comedy in general and romantic comedies, this is a good movie to watch right now. It doesn't really have, and I'm trying to think what the overt message is, and it's, Goldie Hawn, she plays this character who is just like a con artist, and she's just lying and lying, and she lies her way into Steve Martin's life. But it was like lies that he needed to hear because he was so uptight. He's like this boring architect, and she brings this like color and whimsy and fun into his like really boring life, and she makes it better. And so I think the movie's message really is something it was just a really sweet message because Goldie Hawn is able to change him, he changes her, and Goldie Hawn. I wonder what she's up to.